Adolescence is an exciting time between childhood and adulthood. It is a time when they are learning attitudes, skills, and values that will carry them into adulthood. All adolescents need our generous amount of help, support, and caring as they make their way through their journey of life. Thus, understanding adolescent development and the factors that contribute to healthy development of all our young people is critical. There is a new science exploring this very area today. It is called positive youth development.
Kids grow up into adolescence. A lot of basic things are formed, but then I think the world opens up to them, and especially at the end of adolescence when they leave school and start doing things on their own. There's just tremendous potential.
Positive youth development helps a nation understand the good things that need to be promoted in a young person's life. It's a very important strategy for a nation and for all of its towns and cities to identify the building blocks of a positive life and how those can be promoted in schools and families and in our communities.
Have a good parents that love you so much that would devote their time to spend, at least they spend a lot of time with you.
Talk to your parents because parents always want the best for us.
The first thing that I have to say is that my parents made an incredible difference. My mother and father loved me, cared for me, set standards for me, involved me, and nurtured me. And I really first give credit to my parents and to their willingness to let me explore the directions for my own life.
Strong connections to other people, having parents, teachers, other adults that care about them, that believe in them.
Good parenting and being raised in a quality family environment was essential for children's healthy development.
When the parents give us the positive, the correct things, and then we have to interpret it with our friends.
I think it's important for you to have friends who are at the same age, who knows you better, who knows your life, who knows what's going on around you.
Even if you have some friends who are the party influence and stuff, but you must know how to get a hold of life, control life. Not easily swayed by the bad influence.
I think it's critical that youth develop their own personal interests, but also find friends who have those interests as well. There's a lot of things that kids have the opportunity or the structure that they can do alone or together with their friends. It's not just hanging out.
Activities that children feel that they belong. They're getting in the social development model idea. They're getting skills. They're getting opportunities to use those skills, and they're getting recognition for them.
As creating opportunities in which they can be growing up, take on responsibility, feel good about themselves, and finding ways in which they engage in cooperative learning with other people. School is a major place where you need to create those opportunities. You can't do that in schools that have 35 children in a class that every 40 minutes they change teachers and they change peers. You have to have some continuity, some place where they can connect with adults, where they can know the kids.
People who listened to kids, who had a really interesting way of relating to kids.
Well, kids' education is much more than just academics, even though that's critically important. But things like knowing how to participate in meaningful activities that make you more human is so important as a human being.
They are ready for the next step, whether that is ready for post-secondary education, ready for the workforce, ready for marriage or family. The goal is to make sure that they are ready, and when we put that goal on top of it, it is increasingly, and the idea of having young people involved, it's increasingly suggesting that schools have to see themselves as a critical part of the solution, but not the only part of the solution.
Promoting positive youth development because it also affects children's school motivation and behavior.
But not saying that schools have to do it alone, while at the same time insisting that schools have to do a better job, both on the academic side, but also on creating communities in which the overall growth of young people is being respected.